everyone, I'm Parishka and I'm with my friend again today.
Hi everyone! So, me and Parishka, we met at church because you meet the most amazing people at church, and now I help her with all her DIYs.
It's true, she really does. So today we are doing a gallery wall for Bernadette. So Bernadette has this blank wall above a couch that needed a little bit of TLC. She also had this TV stand that she wasn't using, so she wanted that to be covered up. We started off by just measuring how big we wanted the gallery wall to be, and then once she was happy with that, we just taped it out onto the floor and started to plan. She already had these two pieces that we were going to put in the wall, so we thought of putting a nice big piece of canvas here at the bottom to cover up that TV stand, and then maybe some circular pieces over here, some line art on this side, and a nice big cross on that side. So we went shopping to find everything, and then we started with the projects. For the canvas, Bernadette's style is very simple, almost minimal, so I wanted to incorporate that into this canvas piece. I started off by just painting the entire canvas white. The reason why I did that is because a lot of white is going to show in the painting, and I wanted it to be painted white and not canvas white, if that makes sense. Once the white paint was all dry, I took some painter's tape and I sectioned off 3 blocks that I was going to paint mustard. This really helps you get nice clean lines. I just can't do it freehand. I don't know, maybe you guys can, but I always struggle to do that. And then I painted in these block mustard and took off the painter's tape. I did the exact same thing for where I wanted the black blocks to go. As you'll see here, the black blocks do overlap the mustard one, so I just taped off the ends of the mustard blocks to make sure that the paint doesn't mix. For the next project, I use these embroidery hoops. They come in 2 in a pack. So I used my pencil and marked out basically where halfway was, because I was only going to be covering half of this with wool. Then I took my hot glue gun, put some glue on the top and at the bottom, and just wrapped the wool around. I tried to keep the tension as even as possible, and I also tried to keep the same amount of space between each line so it looks nice and uniform. I would definitely recommend using a glue that dries a little bit slower. This hot glue gun dries so quickly, so I could only get a few loops around before it was dry and I had to put more on. When I got to the end, I just put the hot glue directly onto the edge of this loop and stuck it all down. This one was really easy. My dad got this cut out with a jigsaw for me because I'm definitely not talented enough with a jigsaw to do this myself. And then I just spray painted it this dark gray color. So we are finally at our last piece. We wanted to do a bit of line art for this piece. So Bernadette found a really cute picture of a dog on the internet and I just drew it in. I used my frame to figure out how big it needs to be, and then I drew it in, and then I took a marker to just go over that line. You can definitely use paint for this, but I find it really difficult to get nice smooth lines with paint, so I decided to use a marker instead. And I was so disappointed. I ended up breaking the glass on this frame and I couldn't find another one this size, so I just had to use it as it was. So now it's time to get the gallery wall together. So we started off by putting the tape on the floor again and figuring out basically where we wanted everything to go. And then we did that exact same block up on the wall and then put everything in place. I had my brother here and Bernadette and myself because I just wanted to make sure everything was straight and perfect. So he was watching it for us from a distance. Thank you for watching, everyone. If you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing. I post new home decor DIY videos every single Saturday. I'll see you next week.